Hello, welcome to What If Deku Had Gunvolts Powers Part 2, Hero versus Villains. Now, we start off this part in class, and, well, All Might comes in saying, being like, I am here, coming through the door like a normal person. And everyone gets to say over All Might, especially Deku and Jewel. Deku's still a huge All Might fan, like always. But, anyway, now let's just, uh, as usual, All Might announces that it's fight training, it's Heroes versus Villains, and Bucko is very excited for fight training, and and yeah, just basically everything again. Now we're gonna just go in. As usual, I'll only press the button here, and the costumes come out from the back with suitcases, and everyone grabs their hero costumes, and they all what is it? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, they all come out to this training site, and with their hero costumes, Deku's hero costume is much different. It's a it's a sort of blue jacket with green outlines, green outlines that light up, sort of. Just I don't know. I'm I may just find a picture somewhere, but I don't know. Just anyway, I'll just probably put a link for some. Just if you look up GV Gunvolts outfit, you'll know what I'm talking about. But green outlines basically, and whatever. And Jules' costume is. Oh yeah. Deku also has his. He doesn't have his pervading chain. Well, actually, he sort of does. No, he's not using perforating chain for now because, well, actually no, he has his perforating chain on, and he has the usual visor for him to see his tags, along with a pouch to hold his gun, and a little pouch for something for whatever. Anyway, and Jules' costume is sort of okay. I want to find a Gunvolt 2 Lumen outfit to show you what the costume is. The Gunvolt 2 Lumen thing to show his costume is. But anyway, it's basically a white and blue dress with not really a dress, but it's whatever. I'm not gonna describe it. But it has there's also um she also has a few butterfly discs on um as a little belt sort of thing. And unlike in canon, All Might does not make the point that it's like being so obvious because Deku's costume is completely different than canon. And well, they start to announce the teams, and team A, team A, or it was team B? It was team H versus team G or something like that. Team H hero team being Deku and Jewel. Yes, I'm changing Jewel on team with Deku, and also Hagakure isn't the person not in class 1A is Hagakure because one, I already did a Mionetta scene, so there's no way I could take out Mionetta right now. And two, it's just the first person that came to mind, like him, to other people to disinclude. Anyway, so Uraraka's team technically switches, but I mean I can't really get. I'm not gonna go into that match up. And looks like I don't remember the exact matchup. And versus Bakugo and Ida. Bakugo is very excited to put Jewel in her place. Jewel, not Deku, because he respects Deku. Anyway, so let's just get into the matches overall. Now, the only match I'm getting into is a Deku and Jewel against Bakugo and Ida. So, like in canon, Bakugo is going through the building because he wants to fight Deku. And while outside planning, Deku's just wondering how they're going to approach this because he knows Bakugo is going to come looking for them to fight them, and Jules just but and this like maybe we can scale the building somehow, but how would we do that? Jewel could, but I don't think I can. And then Jewel just interrupts like, you're serious? Are you serious? You know you could scale the building, right? What? Um, my quirk, what I can do, what you can do after. Oh yeah, Deku also has a watch for his EP reader and stuff. I forgot to mention that. But and what you can do with help of my quirk, we can both get up there. And then Deku just facepalm, being like, "Oh right, I forgot about that." So the match starts. Again, Bakugo's going through the building, going to the first floor and stuff, waiting for them to enter the building. However, what he does not expect is Jewel's quirk. He doesn't know the exact of Jewel's quirk. He never really paid attention to what Jewel's quirk exactly is. And and with the help of Lumen and Jewel singing, Deku is able to air hop instantly to the top of the building. And with and Jewel is able to fly up with Lumen, with help of Lumen too. If anything, Lumen be declared MVP of the match. But anyway, so while going up the building, they pretty much inspect every floor, and they see where Ida is at the top floor. So let's just say they do that. That well, Deku's um, Jewel does tell Deku does know about the discs that Jewel has. The discs are very important for this. Anyway, Deku does come up with a plan with this and how to approach this, and they both agree on the plan. Plan will be revealed later. Anyway, so Baku was busy like wondering where the hell is that nerd in that in that siren girl or whatever. Um, I don't know an insult for Jewel for Baku with Baku. Anyway, now and he is just doing his whole evil monologue. Deku on the roof starts off with his trash bolt, and a huge lightning bolt hits the roof and breaks a hole in the roof. And well, he is just confused and before he and when he has and then a disc, a little object goes past Ida. Well, Ida evaded a small object came towards him, and it lands on the floor behind him. And Deku, and when the smoke clears, Deku's just sitting there being like, "Oh, hey Ida." He was like, "Wait, Midoriya, how did you?" Never mind. He uh, and Bakugo, there, Bakugo, Midoriya made up to the top. What? How? How the hell did he get up there? He'd have to go past me. Whatever. Bakugo's just making a mad dash upstairs, and and then we have Ida who went for going for a kick on Midoriya, which Deku. By the way, Deku's not like in the center. He's like on the other side of the fucking other side of the room. And then all you can hear before kicking Midoriya is Jewel now, and Jewel brings out Lumen, but not next to her. Well, okay, Jewel brings out Lumen, and then all I can hear is Hero Team wins. Ida looks around confused, looking for Jewel, but then he sees Lumen touching the bomb above the disc, which was a butterfly disc. Basically, these discs are connected directly to Jewel, which allow her to summon Lumen wherever the discs are. So yeah, that's what the plan was. Gunvolt, no, fucking not Gunvolt, fuck, Gunvolt's power. He has Gunvolt's power. He's not Gunvolt. Deku would smash through the roof on the other end of the room, and but before jumping down, he'd throw the disc next to the bomb. And Ida ignored this, just being and not thinking too much on it, and then dropped down with Ida being distracted trying to get Deku. Also, Deku got kicked. Yeah, he took off the pervasion chain just to make the fight a bit more fair. So yeah, Deku got straight kicked, by the way. Um, so yeah, while Io was busy going for Deku, he would be oblivious to the fact that Lumen would be summoned where the disc was. And this was actually this was part of Jewel's plan, but also part of Deku's plan. They sort of collaborate on this part. And when Bakugo hears that Hero Team wins, also Jewel came down to her room just to not not be on the roof awkwardly. When he hears that Bakugo just got to the top hearing Hero Team wins, seeing Lumen touch the bomb, yeah, that kind of pissed him off. And he was going to use his gauntlet, but then, but then, um, he gets tagged by Deku and then shocked, basically being knocked out before he can even pull the pin. Midoriya did get like yelled at by All Might, saying the battle was over, but Deku explained what he thought Baku was going to do, and he would be right about because that again, it's a grenade gauntlet. It was pretty probably obvious what it would do, and the fact that it was pointing towards Lumen and probably Jewel too. Honestly, well, actually, mostly Jewel because the fact that she just came down and he was mostly mad that Jewel won the match for them. So now Baku's taken to Recovery Girl because he's knocked out. He doesn't really need to recover, but it's like he's just knocked out, so he's got to stay in the infirmary for now. I'm not going over the other matches for other ways, but anyway, after the matches, All Mass, who do you think was MVP of of Midoriya's match? Midoriya, yeah, well, you know what I mean. And well, everyone says Midoriya. A lot of people say Midoriya. Some people say Jewel, and some people say Jewel. And when to people who said Midoriya, Deku's just like, it wasn't me. That was MVP. It was Jewel all the way. Jewel was the MVP the whole time. Everyone asked what Deku meant, and they also asked how he could fly, basically. But that's also he explains what exactly happened with Jewel. Jewel basically boosting his quirk, allowing him to all air hop all the way up, and it was pretty much all Jewel's plan, with exception of a bit of the last part of them basically co-planning that part. And Jewel was sort of declared the MVP of that match because most of it was her plan. Yeah, not Ida, because it was sort of like it wasn't like Baku and Deku were being. It wasn't like in canon where Baku and Deku were just and Uraraka were causing way too much damage to the building, and it was not. It was mostly. Oh, okay. One sec. Fuck. Can I? Okay, I can continue probably. Anyway, it wasn't like canon where Jewel, no, where Deku, Baku, and Uraraka were causing way too much damage to the building. Deku caused minimal damage. Fuck. We done? I don't know. Okay. Deku caused no. Okay. Deku caused minimal damage to the building, but most of it was very tactical, and they were able to secure the bomb real quickly. So Jewel was declared MVP of the match, and Deku was ranked second in that matter. So I'm gonna. Okay. Okay. Now God, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, all that happens All the rest happens pretty much as in canon, except the Deku and Baku conversation because Deku does not have one for all, so that doesn't happen. So we're gonna jump to. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna keep this one short and simple because I want to just get this part out and hopefully do a redemption of my last video. Anyway, again, more characters are gonna be added that will make the story a bit more interesting later on. Hopefully during the USJ, more characters will be added there. Anyway, so I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.